Here's Illguaskas. Boozer the rebound, and it's taken away. Cleveland is not a bad rebounding team. They're tied for 5th overall in boards.
In fact, one of the tougher offensive rebounding teams, particularly when you look at a player like Zydrunas Illguaskas, who averages over 3 a game.
Can he be stopped tonight? MJ has scored 50 or more points 31 times. That's also number 2 behind Chamberlain, who did it 118 times. Miles hits inside. Of course, MJ's career high of 69 came against these Cavaliers back in March of 1990, almost 13 years ago, and Miles is called for a foul.
Is that the second? Yeah, that's the second personal on Darius Miles.
And let's send you over to George Johnson. George?
All right, thank you very much, Buck. Well, obviously, Mike getting off to a good start, but Doug Collins was talking yesterday about the fact that when Mike doesn't get off to a good start, of course, being the barometer of this team, he really would like to see some of these other guys recognize that fact and pick up the energy level. When Mike plays and he plays well, the energy level is great throughout the team. When he doesn't play well, then the energy level seems to get a little lower. He wants his players to recognize that, see how Mike's playing, and of course, adjust to it. Jerry does a good job, but of course he's not playing tonight. So of course if they need to get some energy and Mike's not on the floor, of course looking for them to go to the low post. Back to you.
All right, George. One of those turnovers that we talked about. This team's second in the league, only to I believe it's Denver in terms of turnovers. And that time it was Ricky Davis who leads this team in turnovers, I believe.
And Brian Russell giving up his body to take the charge and the foul. Now they've switched off. Miles, who comes to help on Jordan, guarding Russell, but leaves him wide open, and Brian buries a 3.
Yeah, Brian hit a couple of real critical threes in that game against the Hornets the other night. In fact, all the players really picked up their game offensively. That's why they scored a season-high 63 in that second half.
There's no question, Phil, that Brian Russell is much more comfortable starting than coming off the bench. And he gave up his starting spot to Jordan, and that's great. But some guys just play better coming off the bench, and some guys play better starting.
Fans wanted that one to go down, too. That was a very tough shot from Jordan.
Here's Smush Parker.
It's a good steal.
Almost seemed like Russell was hoping Parker would catch up.
Yeah, he was right in the position, just waiting for that pass to come, and he stepped in there, picked it off, and as you said, kind of baiting Smush to try and challenge him.
8:15 to go in the quarter. The Wizards have raced off to a 7-point lead. Has this team out to a 7-point lead?
So this is a tough shot over Darius Miles, but you see it fade away, arching that shot a little bit higher. This time, he's going to make his way all the way to the basket, shoot it off the glass over the big man. Then another one, he curls off, pick, gets open. Oh, this is the assist. Oh, yeah, over to Brian Russell. By this time, they had 2 people assigned to him, so that left Brian Russell wide open.
Wizards collectively 5 of 7, shooting 71% for the quarter with 4 assists. The only unassisted Wizards field goal was the steal and the layup by Russell. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, George Johnson, and our Comcast Sportsnet crew with you tonight as the Wizards play their final game before the All-Star break and look to go to 24-25 on the year. Nice pass to Illguaskas, who slams it in.
Now, by past experience, this is a pretty critical time for this team. We've seen them jump out to good leads against teams before and then just get flat.
Errant pass picked off by Miles. Nice defensive play by the Wizards to stop the transition.
Yeah, good hustle in getting back. You had 3 players, Leitner, Russell, and Tyronn Lue running the floor trying to deny a potential layup.
B side out. No, the A side out. I'm sorry, A side out.
Miles long jumper got it. Darius Miles, who came to Cleveland along with Harold Jamerson from the Clippers in July for Andre Miller and Bryant Stiff. Remember, he started in L.A. Double team on Jordan. Finds baseline Russell's jumper. Got another one.
Once again, they're throwing two people at Jordan. They know he's got the hot hand. That's going to leave somebody else open. And Russell has knocked down 2 open jumpers.
And the steal for the layup. He's 3 for 3 and has 7 points. Smush for 3. William Smush Parker, the rookie from Fordham, averages a little better than 6 points, a couple of rebounds, 2.5 assists a game. Lou is wide open. He'll take the jumper and hit it. Wizards are really hot in this quarter.
Again, a lot of this is because of the focus on Jordan. People are getting open, and they're getting an awful lot of time to look at the basket.
Washington shooting 78%. Follow slam by Miles. You got to box him out.
Yeah, that time he got a running start at the basket, and there's not much you're going to be able to do to stop him if you give him that.
Seven-point lead is down to 2. Wagner, nice move inside. Baseline jumper. Haywood knocks it down.
They continue to rack up these assists. Good ball movement, getting the open man, and the open man is putting the shot down.
Cleveland has missed 7 shots, but they've gotten 5 offensive rebounds as Boozer is fouled by Leitner.
I still like the aggressiveness defensively by Leitner on that play, even though he picked up the foul.
Leitner will bring it over the timeline and take the jumper. Haywood hit from behind, no call. Underneath and knocked out of bounds, given to Wagner.
Tell if he lost it or he tried to shovel a pass to Jordan. Were you able to see?
I thought it was an attempted pass.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
From here, anyway. What about from where you sit?
I couldn't see. Somebody was. I
You're only
Phil Robinson
6 inches away from me.
I think your buddy Phil Robinson was running in front of me.
Smush goes all the way. Missed the shot. MJ comes out of there with it and runs the break. Gives it up to Lou for the open jumper. Knocked away right out of Haywood's hands. But look at Lou chase that
He's
down.
so quick. Jordan got a piece of it, and then you saw Lou run it down. That saved the possession. Good hustle.
Yeah, these fans love the 2. Great round of applause for the hustle from Lou. Leitner tips it up and gets the offensive rebound. Jordan underneath, fade away. Oh, he tried to go inside. Good hustle again. MJ got it. He's got to get tied. This is a very, very high-paced period.
It really is, and he knows.
Wizards will be at the free throw line, leading now by 5. 5 shots, made 2 of them. Has 4 points.
Well, very similar. What we said in that last Hornet game is that, no one player can carry the offense for the whole game. So you've got to get some other people involved, get that adrenaline flowing for them, and get some scoring help.
11 points in the period for Michael Jordan, who had 45 Saturday night against New Orleans. And you talked about the fact that he usually follows up a big game with another big game.
That's the case. Good box out from
Atan.
That was Atan, yeah.
So Atan and Kwame are in with MJ. Russell and Lou, who takes the jumper and misses short. And the rebound to Boozer, who averages 6.2 a game. Wagner passes it off. Baseline jumper, good. Jordan on Jones. Left him in the wake, but can't score. Mim the rebound. And the Cavs can cut it to 1. What a move. Beautiful play by Ricky Davis in his 5th year from Iowa. And it is a 1-point Washington lead.
This guy can put up some big numbers, Ricky Davis. He's had 3 40-point games already this year. And he is their leading scorer, just under 22 a game.
Cross court for Larry Hughes, who's back in. Kwame's jumper, good. Boy, he shoots a high arcing shot, doesn't he?
It really does. He has a very kind of quick release. It almost looks like the ball's not set in his hand before he releases it.
3 points for Kwame. Wagner with a nice move on Dixon. Shoots and scores. Beautiful play.
Wagner's a player that once he came off the injured list, came in on fire, averaged about 20 points his first 8 or 9 games, then started to cool off.
Errant pass, it's picked off. Dixon tries for the steal, Davis, and they get an easy 2. And the Cavaliers have the lead, 29-28. Their first lead of the night. Three seconds to shoot. Dixon will fire. How about that? 97. Look at Bernie B. The Wizards, there's Mike Fratello. Washington needed to win this game against Cleveland to get into the playoffs, and they did. They beat the Cavaliers 85-81 to make the playoffs. That's the last time the Wizards were in the playoffs, and of course, they lost 3 straight to Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls in the postseason.
Yeah, but it's all about getting to the playoffs and then reestablishing goals at that point, and that's certainly what this team has in mind for this season. We'll see how it plays out.
After 48 games last year, the Wizards had just come off the All-Star break. They were 26-22, losing to the Lakers the first game back. Thomas, short jumper, no good. Kwame can't get the rebound. Well, Dixon sneaking up on Palacio, but he leaves the player open. DeJuan Wagner misses, and another offensive rebound for Cleveland. First quarter, the Cavaliers shot 52% from the field. The Wizards shot 62%. But in the second quarter, both teams have cooled rapidly. Washington 1 of 8, Cleveland 1 of 8 as well. And Kwame will go to the line.
Well, that's a way to finish off a nice dish. You can see Larry Hughes drawing 2 defenders, dumps it back to the man trailing. That's Kwame Brown, and he stuffs it home with 2 hands. Nice assist from Larry Hughes. Washington really adding up the assists. They have a total of 9. Make that 10 right now.
Beautiful pass. That's a high percentage shot right there, and Kwame will try the free throw now, 1 of 2 tonight. And knocks it down. Brendan Haywood will come back in. Again, Jordan getting a nice lengthy rest. Has sat all 4 minutes of this quarter after scoring 11 points in the first period, playing all 12 minutes. Wagner, short jumper, blocked by Thomas. Tipped up. Knocked out of bounds. Give it to the Wizards.
Nice block from Matan. He gets up there and uses that left hand to swat that shot, so he doesn't allow his momentum to carry him into the shooter. Good job.
Both Kwame Brown and Brendan Haywood are in the top 25 in block shots. Here's Kwame. Fade away, a little short. Illguaskas from 15, bingo. Zydrunas Illguaskas in his 5th year from Lithuania. And the Wizards turn it over. Jermaine Jones, follow slam, no good. Fortunate for Washington.
Yeah, Chris Mim was in the rim there. That should have been an offensive goaltender.
Wizards once again without Jerry Stackhouse, who missed the last game and missing this one. They'll let him rehab, and this All-Star week comes at a good time for Stackhouse. Haywood scores again. That's 2 outside shots for the 7-footer.
We've seen a lot more from him along the baseline, but not many shots from the top.
Other thing Haywood has been doing is fronting his defenders a lot.
Yeah, he's been getting around. He does that time, but the pass is able to get in. And Kwame comes over from the weak side a little late, and he gets the foul.
And that's the second on Kwame Brown. Here it is.
There you can see he's fronting right there, but now the lob pass comes in. Kwame has to get there a little quicker. And I tell you something else that can make that even more difficult. If the guy guarding the passer puts a little more pressure on him to make that lob pass even more difficult. You see some of the real good defensive teams will do that, and that makes that entry pass very difficult to execute then.
Kwame gets a nice round of applause, as does Brian Russell. They come out. Christian Laettner and Michael Jordan back in. Illguaskas named to the East All-Star team for the first time. He'll be Michael Jordan's teammate. One of the best centers in the league when he's healthy. Averages 18 points, 8 rebounds. It's tied for 22nd in the league. And almost 2 blocks. That's 15th in the NBA. Four seconds. Jordan fade away. How good is he? 13 in the game for MJ. It by 3, 5.5 to play in the first half. Washington built a 7-point lead in the first quarter. Cleveland came back to actually regain the advantage. Cavaliers have won 9 games overall, just 3 games on the road, 3-23.
And they've not won back-to-back games so far this year.
They dump it inside to Illguaskas against Haywood. This is a tough shot. Boy, that's as good as it gets.
Well, we showed you that in the first 2 games, only 7 for 30 from the field. But tonight, it looks like he's got his stroke going pretty well. He's 4 for 6 from the field.
11 points. Jordan fouled by Jermaine Jones. Illguaskas has the last 7 Cleveland points tonight, and they've cut it to 1. Seven to shoot. Jordan will take it himself now. Baseline jumper. What a shot.
Well, you can just see him working his man, setting him up.
Loose ball foul on Cleveland. The great players can get separation somehow.
Absolutely.
Of course, Jordan
and they can get where they want to on the court. You know that Jordan is looking to get to that corner, and he's looking to get some separation. The timing factor, not so much the elevation anymore. And that's when we talk about a guy that's learned to play with his head and not just depend on physical tools.
MJ's half.
Not just depend on physical tools.
MJ's half. Now he has 17. Makes it look so easy.
He does. And again, at this point, it's almost like the defense is a little bit unsure of how they want to play, and that little bit of insecurity allows Jordan to just overwhelm guys.
MJ 3 for 3 in the quarter. Of course, this team dismissed former Maryland and Bullet star John Lucas, who was in his 2nd season here, and replaced him with 38-year-old Keith Smart with a record of 1-5 now. Smart was a head coach for 3 years in the CBA. Jordan with 7 seconds. Jones puts a hand in his face. Michael missed off the side of the glass, wanted a foul, didn't get it. Washington getting a little stagnant on offense. Davis drives, goes all the way, blocked by Thomas. Hughes pulls it down. Larry Hughes, Thomas is there, and he'll go to the line.
Good job from the time, running the floor, never giving up on that play. That was a nice shot attempt from Larry Hughes. He got by 2 defenders, had to hang in the air. First of all, you're going to see the block once again by Tom. That's the 5th block shot this game for Washington. You can see Larry Hughes handling the ball with one hand. And that's a strong offensive rebound from Etan Thomas.
Etan is a 65% free throw shooter currently. 53 of 83 on the season. Tied his career high with 14 against Milwaukee this year. Had 12 rebounds against the Bucks recently on January 30th. And misses both free throws. Davis extremely quick.
Once again, good help from Tyronn Lue to get back.
So he fouled Lue.
Got fouled.
And Lue calls time. And is it a 20 or a full?
That almost looked like a fumble there. The player's still fighting for the loose ball, but Washington had possession. Lue, quick cut timeout.
You'll see the foul here right there.
Once again, that's team defense. He's getting back.
7, Jordan bounce pass Thomas. Great assist from MJ.
I don't know he saw Thomas. He knew he should.
Alley-oop, and they score. So they do make them pay on the turnover.
Only the second field goal from Ricky Davis, who's their leading scorer, averaging 22 a game, and he was 1 for 7 in the first half.
Jordan throws it cross court for Brian Russell. Long jumper, got it, missed it. And here comes Miles. Milt Palacio from 18. But great play by Jordan just to keep it alive.
Hit it away from Miles, yep.
Leitner baseline jumper, that's too strong. Illguaskas, beautiful move, and he gets the bounce. 7-point lead, down to 3 for Doug Collins. Wizards 23 and 25, 5th in the Atlantic. 16 and 10 here at home. Jordan fadeaway. And another rebound for Cleveland. Davis for 3, and we have a tie game. Cleveland has reeled off 7 straight points to start the third quarter, and it's a new ball game tied at 52. Leitner will take the jumper and hit it. Shot clock was winding down. That's the first 2 points of the night for Christian Leitner.
Good job of setting him up by Tyronn Lue, though.
Leitner will be charged with his 3rd personal foul. Look at our Geico League standings. Wizards have the best record in the NBA when scoring 100 or more points. They are undefeated at 15-0. Boozer misses it, and Haywood gets the rebound.
Looked like they were trying to get that 4th foul real quick on Leitner.
Last time the Wizards scored 100 was this past Saturday when they got 109. When they hit the century mark, they do not lose. 7 to shoot. Into the hands of Jordan around a Leitner screen for Lue's long jumper. 3-pointer good.
That's a big shot, but once again.
Wagner, and we've got a new ball game tied at 7. So the Wizards, just prior to the end of the third quarter, were in position to go up by perhaps 8. Instead, they turned it over and led by just 4 on the made basket. Dixon, left-handed shot. Thomas is there, puts it up, scored a field goal. He'll go to the line.
So Etan Thomas has actually turned into this team's best offensive rebounder. Watch Juan Dixon go to the basket. Nim turns his head, and you can see Etan just gorilla the ball away from him. Actually came over the back. Could have gotten called for a foul, but didn't.
Etan looking for his first made free throw tonight and gets it. He's now 1 for 3. Has 5 points and 5 rebounds. Washington by 3. Wizards 23 and 25. 2 games below 500. Shot clock at 6. Wagner around Dixon. Tough shot, and he got fouled. It's on Michael Jordan. That's MJ's 3rd personal. Fans, individual tickets for Wizards home games through the month of March are available now. Come see the man, the legend, Michael Jordan, in his final NBA season with Jerry Stackhouse, Larry Hughes, and all your favorite Wizards as they take on the stars of the NBA. To get your tickets, call 202-432-SEAT. Visit any Ticketmaster outlet or order online at WashingtonWizards.com. 1 of 2 for DeJuan Wagner. Illguaskas against Haywood. Short jumper. Blocked.
I couldn't tell if it was Haywood or Larry Hughes who came over to help out.
Jordan off the screen. The open jumper good.
Boy, he's just uncanny when he's able to pop open like that and just stop, zero in on the basket. Everything seems motionless for that split second.
21 points for Jordan. And a steal by MJ. Going to the rack. Reverse layup. I'll tell you what, that's M-life there, baby.
Had to go to the other side of the basket, use the left hand, made it look easy.
Wagner for 3. Basket will not count. Before the shot, a foul on Brendan Haywood. Even 8 minutes to go in regulation. Wizards by 6. Michael Jordan has points to match his jersey number tonight, as the Wizards have a 6-point advantage. The last foul was on Brendan Haywood, his 3rd personal. And it was fortuitous because, unfortunate because Illguaskas made the shot. They wiped that out. Davis inside, finds Wagner for 3. DeJuan Wagner has 15 points in the game. This is a kid who once scored 100 points in a game as a senior in Camden, New Jersey a couple of years ago. Lou trying to answer that short. Haywood. And Illguaskas with another rebound. 8 rebounds for the big man, going to his first All-Star game in Atlanta Sunday. Ricky Davis stripped away by Russell, knocked out of bounds. It's Wizards ball. Davis lands in the seats of the high-priced area.
He hit that chair pretty hard, I think. He's having a tough night. Ryan Russell's been all over him. Only 7 points. And you can see Brian stripping that ball as he's trying to go up for the shot.
Davis slowly up and back into the game, but stays in. Jordan from a long jumper, a little short.
This is not able to get many offensive rebounds. Rebounds period, actually.
Wagner throws one up and hits. What a shot from DeJuan Wagner. To Jermaine Jones for 3. Ouch. Jermaine Jones in his 4th year from Georgia. Jordan, how about that? This is another big possession with 1:35 to play in regulation. Wizards have had 2 possessions, but unable to score. Wagner around Lou, pulls the soft jumper, misses, and Kwame Brown the rebound.
Well, neither team has been hot after that, especially after that.
Lou, and a timeout taken. The first thing Doug Collins said to Lou was get it across.
But he picked up his dribble.
Well, they converged on him just before he got over the line. And they put 17 on the shot clock because had it been on 16,
that would have been a turnover.
Exactly, would have been a backcourt violation.
So that means they have to throw it into the front court.
Good point. Ryan Russell has started tonight in place of Stackhouse and really hustled.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's had the main assignment of guarding Ricky Davis, who, as we said, has really struggled tonight, and a large part of that is due to Brian Russell. There you see him stripping the ball, coming up with the loose ball. Brian also has done a good job of scoring. He's got 3 steals, but 13 points to go along with that.
Talked about that NCAA game-winning shots. Got a bunch of players that have won NCAA championships here tonight. MJ.
Do you come up with your own trivia, or does somebody kind of help you out with that?
It's called research.
Do you do your own research then? Okay. I don't know why you call it research. You didn't do any research when you were at James Madison.
Well, that goes without saying.
Go for any of those fakes. Make him pull out from out there, and you can see nice quick crossover. That's a tough move for Miles, but again, you want to keep him out there, force him to shoot that outside shot. And there's the free throw shooting that I talked about. 12 for 15 in the first half, but they could only manage. This is only their 4th free throw attempt in the second half. Nice pass delivery from Michael Jordan, and Kwame Brown patiently waiting the pass.
Saved him nicely.
Yeah, tipped it back into Russell.
Wizards have outscored Cleveland 12-4 in the last 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And that will turn out to be the difference in this game tonight.
Kind of amazing when you think about how each team started.
You all right, partner?
Yeah,
okay?
I think so. Got choked up.
Yeah,
got choked up a little bit.
The finish is getting you all choked up here tonight.
But I think the Wizards shot 62% in the first quarter. Cavaliers shot 52%. But neither team really doing a good job finding the basket after that.
Juan Dixon has 5 points tonight. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, just 1 of 7 from the field in 12 minutes of play, but his defense has been inspiring, to say the least. Kwame Brown comes out with 5 points. Correction, 11 points for Kwame and 7 rebounds. And the Wizards have their largest lead of 11. Now 9 with 36 seconds to play. And Jones fouls Deron Lou, so it appears the Wizards are on their way to their 24th victory of the season, which will improve them to 24-25 as we go to the All-Star break.
Yeah.